Cancer, the entire month of August is going to be open gate for you, and it's going to crack everything open for you. It's going to reveal truths and dreams and downloads, good, bad, indifferent, and what you do with it is where the difference lies. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, rising of Cancer. Anything around you in your chart that is primarily Cancer, this is for you. The month of August is incredible, and it actually starts the 28th of July. So the 28th of July through August 12th, it's heightened, but it will go through the entire month. But this is that one moment, as we've seen the planetary alignments that haven't happened for decades and centuries and thousands of years or longer. These have all been coming into play, not just in the year 2025, but even prior to that. So the last 5 years has been all of these shifts coming in, these new things that we haven't experienced, triggering people into their awakening, triggering people to say, is this what I want? Is this who I really want everyone to see? It's about authenticity, following your passion, and letting go of anything that holds you back so that you can just rip right through everything. And that's what I'm talking about. The gate is opening up after everything you've been through, Cancer. This is that moment. Set aside anything that is bothering you, because I assure you, you're going to have technical issues. Mercury's in retrograde. You're going to have dreams. You're going to have people pop in from the past, situations that happen all of a sudden is on your mind, weighing you down, fighting in your head. Set it all aside. Take a deep breath in and say, open the gate for me, and then jump through that gate. So wherever you're at, whether you're already flying high, this is going to put you in a higher position. And if you've been having challenges, this month is going to be a turnaround, the start of something brand new for you. So I do hope that helps you, but let's take a look at your foundation. Then we'll move into relationships, family and friends, then followed by romance, and I'll give you the final message at the end. All right. So I do hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for watching. This is a dynamic environment right now. And you should be feeling lighter than normal. Even if you're dealing with a lot of different things, you should be feeling lighter than normal. Because a part of you already knows that something's happening, something big. And I'm not talking about outside of you. I'm talking about you and your life, and it has to do with your foundation. You have this beautiful Hermit card. So you may have been going through a period of withdrawal. You might even be a little pulled back right now. That's not abnormal. But if you look, this person's walking along a very narrow bridge. This is a portal. You see how the cards follow me? I'm a psychic remote viewer. I translate the energy, I jump in there, and these videos activate you in your own life. So when you interact with it, it helps you. I promise. This is you jumping into this portal saying, I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm going to get there, and you're going to have guidance, and you're going to have help, and you're going to start seeing spectacular colors. And all of this has to do with your foundation, feeling safe and secure in the environment that you are building. You're building a new environment. You're building a new chapter of your life. This is going to affect you for the next decade. This is going to be how you present yourself. So it's not a do-over, but it is a choice if you want to present things in a different way. If you're trying to change your career, that is going to help your foundation. For a lot of you, you already know it. Remember, this whole journey, the tear down and everything that's changing, is about you following your passion. And with your soul purpose, you will wind up making money, whatever it is. The status and all of that, however far you go, is up to you, but it's mindset. And if you are in my membership, I'm talking about how you use your mind in different scenarios. That'll be posted today, on Monday as well, and the same day as this. So use your inner wisdom when it comes to crossing this bridge into building a new foundation. Make it safe, make it vibrant. Pay attention to the people that are around you. You're going to have new people. You may see them popping in. You may look at them and go, oh, I know you. And you don't. They may have been in a dream, a little clip of a dream. They may be somebody that you saw walking down the street, walking into a bank. It could be anything, but you don't actually know this person. They're very familiar to you, and that's because they are brought in. I love that you got this card. They're brought in to help you create this new environment. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and that's what we're talking about. Do you see how the cards follow me in the reading? It fell on the ground, so be careful for some of you when it comes to this. Now, yes, part of it is because my table's off the side. It's just working out for me because the table's super heavy. I'm traveling, so when I'm in different locations, I use their furniture. And sometimes it's just challenging to move this heavy table around, so I'm a little sitting like this, right? But when it comes to your bridge, your new path, your new foundation, pay attention. You're setting the whole parameter of what's coming in. Avoid the feeling of lack. Even if you are in a moment of lack, it is not, you can't bring that with you. You just can't bring that with you. And I see a lot of you, this gate is opening up a window where it's not a window, it's actually like a bunch of colors. What I'm seeing in the vision is a bunch of colors, and then there's this opening. It doesn't look like a cloud. That's not what it looks like. But there's a lot of different colors around it, and you may see little tiny specks of color, maybe a yellow color, a little tick. Those are energy surges, okay, but they come from out there. They aren't from your technology, but you'll see like a little bink of light, and then a little later you'll see a little bink of a light up here, and you look and you see it. It's in your other room on the ceiling, and when you see these things, they all mean something. You're going to see a lot of synchronicities this month in August. Pay attention to them. What were you thinking when that happened? They're there to guide you. They're there to steer you down this path where it's like, I don't exactly know how to do it. But your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom does know, and you're going to be guided. So if you're saying, maybe I should relocate, and you start seeing these, pay attention. They're telling you something. They're giving you an answer, helping you find the answer for yourself. But I do feel some of you are going to literally relocate. You're going to move. It looks like an apartment, what I'm seeing. I don't feel it's a house or a duplex. It looks like an actual apartment building where I feel you're moving into a new one. The one that I see you moving into has all white walls. It's very minimalistic. I don't even know if it has furniture. I don't see the furniture in there. But the point is this minimal look is so that it's like a blank slate for you. It's a blank slate. You can create any way you want. If you can't paint, you'll find a way to buy something and put the painting on the wall without damaging the wall. It's like you are going to create this home, this new apartment, this new home into your safe haven, into your foundation that brings you warmth, that brings you joy. Oh, look what fell on the floor. Abundance. See, and that's what I mean. A lot of you may be feeling a lack, like I don't have all that I need. This is saying, yes, you do. You're coming out of that. So I hope that you leave a comment if that's you. All right. Abundance when it comes to your foundation, having everything you need when you need it. That is what abundance is. It brings in joy. It makes you feel safe. It makes you feel secure. When you are in that position, then you can start focusing on broadening it. And that will happen shortly thereafter. But the month of August, it's saying, hey, the planets are aligning, 7 planets. And that's exactly what the Lion's Gate is all about. 7 planets opening up. They're aligning just for you. So take advantage of it when it comes to any area of your foundation. Now, those of you, when it comes to family and friends, I do see people coming in, knocking on your door. This may be a physical knock. It may be in a dream, in a memory. A lot of memories. A lot of people are dreaming right now. Rapid dreams increasing. Put in the comment, have you been having dreams? All right. I had one lady post a comment about her baby. It was an incredible dream that she had, and I translated it for her. I will definitely do that for anybody in the membership. I will translate your dreams for you. But this is that moment where somebody's coming in and they're telling you they want to reconnect, they want to reunite, but there's something about them that you're not the same person. No, no, no. That's why you're rebuilding your life. That's why you're growing further, because you've grown wherever you're at. It ended. The relationship ended and they want to change it. They want to transform the ending and start over. And there's something there that I don't think that they're fully ready. I'm going to pull you another card. I don't think that this individual is on the up and up, and I do feel that it is family. Again, sometimes friends can be very close to us like family, but I feel this one's actually a family member. They want to pay you back. They want to start over. They want to create something more permanent with you. They want something solid with you. If you had been going through a lot of transitions up and down, maybe you didn't talk for large periods of time, and then you do, and then you don't. They want to create something more permanent. Now, for some of you, that Ace of Pentacles, they may want to move in with you. They may offer you a place to live. There may be a reunion that actually works in your favor, helping your foundation grow further. But be very cautious about this person and pay attention to your intuition, all right? You're going to need to use your intuition to make that decision. Do you let them back in? Do you live with them? Let them live with you? Do you open up a business together? Whatever this opportunity is, it does have the Ace of Pentacles behind it. So that means there is prosperity coming in from the reconnection of this person. However, if it's a dream, and it's somebody maybe who took money from you, then you have to realize that this may be the money coming back. You're going to take an idea that happened way back then. Maybe it was a dream. You were going to open a business. They messed you up. They took everything. And now you're going to reactivate that dream. Mercury's in retrograde, bringing all this back. They're going to bring back family, friends, anything left undone, anything that was not closed door and nailed shut is coming back in at this time. And the Lion's Gate portal is enhancing this. So either you can take it with you through that gateway or you can leave it behind. But there are definitely going to be downloads for a lot of you when it comes to this situation. Wrong deck. Now, for another group of you, I do feel happy joy, happy joy. This is going to be a new endeavor. Somebody is having a baby. Somebody's having a... Well, I'm seeing a little girl, but that doesn't mean that it is a girl, but I am seeing a little girl. Somebody may be getting married, but there's a beautiful pairing between you and a family or friend that is coming into a fuller unit, meaning you're going to be interacting. This is a bond. You may actually be signing a soul contract with this person, and you probably already are aware of it. Do you understand soul contract, and have you signed or renewed a soul contract in your life? Leave that in the comments too, because that's an important factor as we go forward. So actually, it's just very lovely in this energy. It's very lovely. Now, when it comes to romance, some of you, I feel, are actually walking around on eggshells. You're walking around on eggshells. Man, look at these things. They're all flying down. Whoever's in this group, you may be out of balance, all right? Not a bad thing. It's just that this is a time for you to say, I am not suffering. I am not in lack. I can walk away. I can make this happen. I will find a way. The month of August is going to bring in downloads, ideas, so that if you need to create a doorway, an exit out, it is going to show you that. Whether that be finances, where you need the finances, somebody's going to come in and help. But pay attention to those ideas that pop in your head, all right? An idea, oh, I could do this, because this may be talking about you getting back everything you invested in this relationship. Not walking away feeling empty-handed. That would be the Five of Pentacles. This is saying give and take. You overgave and now you're getting back whatever it is. So this relationship, I don't feel you're going to save it, but I feel that it's going to be your savior by walking away from this relationship. I hope that made sense for you. For another group of you, I feel that there is a period of movement, a period of you guys actually getting along together and making things, I'm hearing the word stick, making things stick. So you may be with a partner or watching somebody who's with a partner where they say something and they never keep their promise. But this time is going to be different. Why? Because of the planets. We have 7 of cups, 7 planets aligning. This is going to be a big deal for this particular relationship. So if you're in a relationship right now where you have a lot of opportunities, you can stay, you can go live in the other room, you have all these different opportunities on how to move through this relationship. I do feel this relationship is going to be the savior of you as you move into this next decade. Whether you make a settlement somehow, some way, there's like an opportunity here where you're going to be creative and they are going to meet you halfway, which is a really big deal. Very, very big deal. So you guys, that's tremendous information. Now, when it comes to your final message, Cancer, you've been waiting, you've been going through one thing after another, and some of you feel this pressure, and sometimes it's really heavy on your chest, meaning it sucks the air right out of you. The pressure you've been dealing with and saying, I can't handle it anymore. This is a moment in time where you do want to learn to separate things so that you can move forward. If you believe everything is an illusion and we create the circumstances around us, then you can move past this. If you believe we're connected to let's call it a matrix system, a system that holds you in place, then you know you can bypass the system. If you are in a relationship that you believe is tying you down, you know there is always a new door. And that's what the Lion's Gate is, but you've got to speak it out. You've got to write it out, write the plan, map it out. Clear your head out and move into this portal, because this gate is opening a doorway that is going to be the most advantageous doorway you have encountered in your past several years. I'm seeing several and decade, by the way, guys. This is a time that is meant for you. Create, be innovative, think outside of the box, and you will find your way to get through this gate, walking across a bridge into the new beginning that you actually want and love. Oh, I look forward to your comments. Much love.